Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden, and she is half on patrol and half not. Today's the first day the chickens get to free range. We've already let them out, and she kind of stands around with them and is just like, "Chickens, what are you doing?" And then she'll come over and she'll check in, "Mom, the chickens are out." And then she's back to the chickens. Me, on the other hand, I got some BT to go ahead and get rid of the army worms so they don't eat up all my seeds that I'm trying to save. I need to finish stringing up the peppers. And then I gotta weed this and get the paper and the cardboard down and do what I want to do with that. So it's just, this garden becomes very easy. It's a garden. I'm not weeding, I'm not edging, I'm not trimming, and getting this last section the way I want it will be done. That means I just grow and water, you know, prep for winter. Wait, prep for summer. So that's awesome, almost there. I do have some harvesting to do first. I got blueberries that I need to harvest. Carrots I need to harvest, and broccoli I want to harvest before the day gets hot. So that's where we're going to start, with harvesting. And yeah, I'll talk to you in a few. Okay, it's full. I got strawberry spinach greens, lots of them. I got let's see, there's broccoli in here. There you go. I got red carrots. I got some yellow carrots in here. There's a yellow carrot, you can see it. And there's some purple carrots in here, red beets and white beets. So I'll take those to the house because they don't need to sit out here and wait for me while I'm working. And then I'll come back and get this pepper strung up and get those peppers strung up. And then I'm done with everything that I need to string up for right now. You know? And yeah, I did not harvest any of the parsnips. They're not ready. And I did leave some yellow and some red and some purple carrots, and so they can go to seed because I do need to seed save. And so yeah, because it got too cold on my winter crop. And I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, I'm out of purple carrot seed, so these guys have to seed. So they're doing well. They're gonna seed. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have lots of purple carrots. All right, let me go on and get done so I can keep on keeping on, because I got lots to do out here today. And I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty. Dun dun dun. All the peppers are stringed up. As he's got strings going on him. I did have to move the A-frame on this one in so it would fit around the stump. So everybody who needs string has got string. Everybody who needs support has got support. And next is the swell. I brought some paper and some cardboard and stuff out with me, and I'm probably going to start at the far end, where I've had plastic down, which is awesome, because that way I can, you know, take up the plastic. It's already weed clear. That makes sense. And lay the paper down, and then I want to use some of the logs from my 60-foot tree that came in October, and I want to go ahead and log this. And I say that because I still end up with soil off of this end that comes over here when it rains. So I want to go ahead and log this, which will help that when the soil tries to run, it'll hit the logs and it'll stay here. It'll also allow me to continue to add wood chips, you know, 18 inches high. So the swell becomes 3 foot wide, 18 inches high, not just where I move the dirt. It's the thought process. You know, I'll bring you along for the ride. Certain things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to dig up my marigolds here. I'm not going to dig up the sunflower that's getting ready to bloom here. You know. But if you're a weed, you're probably going to go. The mullein gets to stay. You know. Dandelions, they'll probably leave. I have plenty of dandelions. But this one, to me, that's always a weed. Supposedly you can make a tea out of it. This stinks. I don't like the way it smells ever. I pull them up and I get her, you know, a sinus issue. So those will all leave. So my volunteer orchard here will stay. You know, little things. So let me get busy. Leave you with a daylily. And I'll talk to you in a few. Elderberry. Isn't that an awesome bloom head? My hand doesn't fill it again. I'm going to have just another bumper crop. Isn't that awesome? And that's just one. You know, I still got ones that are developing. you know, haven't even sprung out in bloom yet. Sweet. That's another good one. Just starting to bloom. Bigger than my hand. It's gonna be another good year for the elderberry. All right. Whew. So it's 12:20, lunchtime. And I'm done as I'm gonna get. Got all the string stuff done. I started working on cardboarding the swell. Sticking logs here. Log trim, I will fill this with wood chips. Does that make sense? So instead of just the swell, this Huron contour that catches awesome water, 350 gallons of water. It's awesome. But instead of having the dirt when we have heavy rains start washing up here in my walkway between the logs and the wood chips, and then the daylilies and stuff that I'm going to plant here, and the marigolds and just the other stuff, it'll stop that. This has been one of the last things I was working with, just because I'm not actually planting food in here. I know the orchard self-sowed, you know, as a volunteer, but so same thing with the sunflower here. It volunteered. It can hang out for a while, but it'll be wood chips, and those wood chips will break down slowly but surely and become dirt, and it will be a nice pile of dirt again to catch my water coming off the mountain. So, it's not done. I knew it wasn't going to be done today, but I knew I could get started. So, like I said, it's 12:30. It's probably about 85 degrees. It's time to go have lunch and cool down. Just, I won't lie, I love the way that it is coming together. You know? Just awesomeness. All right. Miss Panda and I will talk to you later.